A very good evening, good morning, good afternoon to a lot of people. I'm Jasrika Pani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Record Design, and we're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. And as I'm kind of recovered, but going through working on my energy levels and stuff like that after the spell of 22 days of bad health and stuff. I am reading a very interesting chapter, which is from a book talking about getting rid of clutter. So, in our daily lives or weekly or monthly times, we have this habit, or we have a knack of getting into a cleanliness mode where we are looking at what's working for us in the environment and what's not, and what is basically still of some use and what's not, what has good memories and bad memories associated with, let's say, your clothes, or let's say with some pictures, or let's say with some books and stuff like that. And if you have endless memories over seasons and stuff like that, God bless you, you're blessed. And if not, then you can always bring about this thing about making new memories and spending more enjoyable time with your friends and stuff. After all, the day in life is all about moments of enjoyment and having fun, and of course keeping up with the usual challenges that are thrown to us. And as we do that, I kind of realize through my reading of books and stuff like that nothing can contribute to make us feel good or tranquilize our minds than human company, and not spending too much of time on social media and stuff like that. And there are so many people who are writers, they are authors, they are editors, they are social media strategists, they are brand ambassadors, they are thought sharing people, they are bloggers, they are designers, and everybody has time to spend on social media and on Facebook and stuff. And they say that somewhere Facebook is the new age of cigarette and drugs and weeds and stuff like that. That's because of the quality and the nature of content it offers. And besides just influencing your intellectual or your IQ levels and stuff like that, and adding to it as well, there are other effects of social media. Let me read that out to you, because this is going to be helpful for people who have large corporate teams working on meetings and Zoom calls and social media writing and stuff like that. So the number one influence on a person is loneliness. We all know that, but I'd still like to talk about it. It says that, citing research conducted by a psychologist and an author of the book Social, says why our brains are wired to connect. So we all know that man is a social animal, and anybody and everybody needs friends, colleagues, company, people to talk to and stuff. And we spend more time on social media. There is a loss of social connection, and Corona has been a great blessing and a hindrance in affecting the minds and emotional health of a lot of people and stuff. Luckily, many people have bounced back and stuff. And this chapter says, and it also reasserts the same point, that the loss of social connection turns out to be the major trigger, which is the same as that of a physical pain. So what is the result of all of this? So there's a new report which says that as someone is using social media, they're likely to be more lonely, because in the highest quartile in the use of social media, they lack something which is basic company. And basic company, as we are wired to be with humans and people around, can only be one thing: feeling alone or lonely and stuff. Then comes extremism, and they say that the world is large and seemingly full of mature and immature democracies and minds, and their political and religious discourses and stuff like that. And they are, we all know that we were following Trump, and they are following other leaders. And during the times of elections, and when there is a super change happening or an influence to take place, then suddenly the number of faces that appear on our social feed suddenly increases. That's because we all know it. And I'd like to help you understand that there is a social campaign or a email campaign or a mass mind influence campaign happening, and this chapter says that for heavy internet users, repeated interaction with this unhealthy, emotionally charged, and draining extremes of presentations and temper tantrums and abusive languages and stuff can lead to feeling gloomy and dark, and it can be a source of constant draining negativity, which people do not understand, and then they end up paying a steep price of either going into therapy or getting into alternate careers and stuff.